He should have stayed silent. The air in the courtroom felt different that day. This wasn't ordinary silence. It was the kind of silence that comes right before something explodes. No one spoke, yet the same question burned in everyone's eyes. Whose life is about to be destroyed? The judge closed the final document. His hand froze in the air for a second. "Has the jury reached a verdict?" he asked. "Yes, Your Honor." The room stopped breathing. The defendant was Daniel Cross, 34 years old. He had been in custody for 3 months. The charges: armed robbery, murder. There was only one possible outcome: life in prison. Daniel didn't move. From the very beginning, he had repeated the same words. "I wasn't there." But the evidence stood against him. Fingerprints, camera footage, witnesses. Everything seemed aligned to bury him. The jury foreperson stood. The paper in their hands was shaking. They began to speak. "The defendant!" Suddenly, a sharp cry broke from the back row. A woman burst into tears. The courtroom turned. She was the victim's mother. She stood up. "It's not him!" she screamed. The room erupted. The judge slammed the gavel. "Order! You are not allowed to speak!" The woman shook her head. Her eyes were bloodshot. "I can't stay silent anymore." The prosecutor jumped to his feet. "This is emotional interference. She is disrupting the court." But the woman shouted, "I saw who killed my son!" A cold silence fell. She raised her hand. Everyone expected her to point at Daniel. Instead, she pointed at the prosecutor. No one breathed. The prosecutor's face drained of color. "That's absurd," he said, but his voice wavered. The woman trembled as she spoke. "He came to our house that night. He threatened my son. I told the police everything. They told me to stay quiet. They threatened me." The judge slowly sat back down. "Was this recorded?" A voice came from the back. "Yes." A man stepped forward holding a camera. "I'm the neighbor. I recorded everything." The video appeared on the screen. The front of the house, shouting. A struggle. The prosecutor's voice. A gunshot. The courtroom froze. The prosecutor collapsed into his chair. His hands were shaking. The judge spoke quietly. "The defendant is released." Then he looked at the prosecutor. "You are under arrest." As Daniel walked out of the courtroom, he turned back once. The woman was crying. He said softly, "You couldn't save my son. But you saved the truth." Sometimes in court, justice does not arrive through law. It arrives when someone can no longer stay silent.